A solar-powered Bluetooth speaker. Sounds like a bright idea. Welcome back to Techstination. I'm Fred Fishkin. Joining us from Urbanista once again is Brand and Marketing Manager Tuomas Lonka. Hi, Tuomas.
Hi, Fred. Nice to see you again. Great to be back on the show.
Well, great to see you. And you are growing your line of solar charged devices. And it doesn't necessarily have to be the sun, right? This is called the Urbanista Malibu. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so we have just announced a few days ago, Urbanista Malibu. This is the world's first self-charging solar-powered activity speaker using a powerful solar cell. So it's our third product in our portfolio of light-powered products that we have now brought out to the market, and are really excited to have finally have a sort of complete portfolio of products with this technology on them.
Just terrific. And let's talk about the features here that are incorporated. Obviously, you can take this outside. Can you leave it outside?
Yeah, so the speaker itself, it's IP67 protected, so it's fully waterproof, sandproof, dustproof. So practically, it's a device made to take with you on the go wherever you might be going. So obviously, for any sunny location, it's perfect because the solar cell at the top of the speaker will top up the battery while you're not, even when you're not using it. So the device doesn't even need to be turned on to be charging the battery with the solar cell.
What are some of the other features that we should know about?
Yeah, so obviously then all of these solar powered products that we have brought out to the market, they also come with a companion app. So with the app, you can customize the EQ band of the product. So you can kind of choose the sort of sound profile for the product. It's very much also related to the power consumption of the devices. These speaker devices are quite a lot more power consuming than a regular headphone or earphone product. So you can kind of find your way to use the device so that it theoretically at least should run independently with the solar cell. And also what's great about the companion app is that you can see how much the solar cell is charging in different lighting conditions. So you kind of see historical data that can teach you as a user how to make the most out of the device.
And you can pair two of these for stereo sound?
Yeah, that's correct. So you can pair two devices together if you want a greater sound. So that's also great if you're by the pool. You can have a couple of these devices that you can use together at the same time.
And you have various colors available, or several colors?
Yeah, so typically at Urbanista, we call ourselves a lifestyle audio brand. So it's not only the technology and the products that we make, but it's very much about the design and visual aspect of things. So our consumers are typically quite I would say fashion conscious in some sense. So we usually have a few different color options. And in this one now that we're launching, we have this midnight black color that I have here, and then we have a desert gray, which is more of a grayish color. And we'll have a third color coming later in the fall that we'll introduce and announce then.
This can also charge from the light indoors, probably not to as great an extent, right?
Yeah, so that's the great thing about the powerful solar cell, which really makes it much more advanced than your typical solar cell that you might have. So you can, it charges both in indoor and outdoor light. And what's different also with this solar cell on this device is that the indoor charging capabilities have been improved quite drastically. Also the outdoor charging capability. So this is the latest technology in sort of powerful solar cells that you can have.
But you do have a port for charging on it, USB-C, when as needed, right?
That's correct. So there is a USB-C charging port as well that you can use if you need to charge it, or if you've been, let's say, carrying it in your bag for a long time, that it wouldn't have a chance to sort of top up the battery from light. So you can definitely also use it to plug it in.
Is it strictly Bluetooth, or is there an input jack as well?
There is strictly Bluetooth. This uses Bluetooth connectivity for connecting to your device.
And step us through the app. You mentioned that you can control the sound with it. Tell us a little bit more about how that works.
Yeah, so the Urbanista Audio app is something that we brought to the market together when we launched our first sort of solar-powered product, the Los Angeles. So what's sort of like important with the app is that, first of all, you can see how much the solar cell is charging in different lighting conditions. So you kind of see this sort of charging status in live charging status. And as I mentioned, it also shows the historical data. So you can kind of use the historical data to understand if you've been outside in certain light or in indoor lighting, keeping the device, like how much has it actually charged in those conditions. Also, in a lot of our other products, even outside of the solar products, you can choose between different EQ profiles. What's different now with the Malibu product is that you can also customize the EQ band for that specific device. So we're also bringing that feature out to other products later on. So it's a very sort of useful sort of companion for making the most out of those devices, the Urbanista devices that you use.
Really, really exciting. So tell us when people can get their hands on one and what the pricing is like.
Yeah, so this will be $149, the Malibu speaker, and it's coming to market roughly at the end of September, early October this year. So very soon.
Terrific. And the website is urbanista.com.
That's correct. So it's www.urbanista.com. And of course, we operate globally across 90 markets and about 30,000 points of sale. So you will also be able to find the products at most of your local consumer electronic retailers also.
Well, congratulations again on the innovations there. Just terrific. Tuomas Lonka, thank you for spending time with us.
Thank you. It's my pleasure.